Hello, how today I'm going to show you how to start with the Siemens software. The software is Semantic Manager Step 7. Okay, Semantic and this the startup will take some time. And here we got the Semantic Manager. So during the startup, we are going to take a fresh start. Okay, so go to File, go to New, and type New Project. New. I just give it my name as New, and click OK. Then we got the communication channel here, and we have to insert the hardware section. So we have to configure the hardware section. So insert station. I'm going to set the Simatic 300 station because I am using the Siemens 300 PLC. So in this we are not connecting to the PLC right now. I just showing the simulated version. So Simatic 300 station have set up the configuration, and here you can see the configure network. Okay, so I'm just configuring the network here. Here I got the MPI protocol and the Seamatic 300 station is present here. So back, and I'm going to configure the hardware. Double click on the Siemens 300 station and double click on the hardware. And here we go the hardware installation section. So first, to place the PLC, we have to go to the Seamatic 300 and a rack 300. We have to put a rack. Inside that there is a rail. There is a rail which is connecting the PLC and IOS. Double click on the rail, and here we got it. This is my rail. So on the first column I have to put the power supply. Here you can see the PS300, the power supply. Open it, and I am just selecting the PS307 5 amps power supply. Double click on it, and next we are going to place the CPU of the PLC 300. So go to CPU 300 and the 317 PNDP. I'm selecting the random one, and this one I'm going to select this one. Yes, first we have to get some communication parameters. So no subnet is registered, so we have to register a new subnet. So click new. Here is the IP address, and click new. The Ethernet, the name is Ethernet, and OK. Here we got the Ethernet, and click OK. We have the communication port also, and if you are using the input digital input and output modules, you have to use the input modules from here. Okay, so I'm not using right now. I just place the PLC only. So I'm going to go to the here you can see the network connection, and save and compile. Just click save and compile. The network save and compile. This action cannot be executed presently. So click OK. Okay, minimize, and here I can see save and compile. Okay, click on the save and compile, and I've saved the current thing, and go to the network configuration. I can see the Ethernet is connected with the PLC. Okay, and then have to turn on the simulation first because I'm not connecting the PLC. So by clicking here, opening S7 program blocks, I have the OB1 blocks. This is my programming block, and have to turn on the simulation first. Here I can see the simulation on or off. First turn on the simulation. There comes the new simulation window. Here is my new simulation window. I can start or stop or run the PLC, whichever I can. So just to minimize this, the communication is PLC simulation MPI. This is the communication protocol. PLC simulation MPI protocol. Because you see we are using the MPI protocol from the beginning. You can see the MPI protocol from here. This is the MPI protocol, Ethernet communication, SIMATIC 300. Yes, and so we have to download to the software. So to hardware. So here you can see download and click yes. Yes, it has downloaded to the PLC. So we can double click on the OB1 for the programming software or the programming section. Double click. The current language is ladder. So it is LED. You can select to the STL or the FBD. So I'm programming my software in the ladder. So click. Here we got our ladder communication program. So I just putting an input and output only. So from here you can see the input, normally open contact. I just double click on the question mark, red question mark. I can give the input as I0.0. Enter. Okay. I just configure the input and configuring the output. By here you can see the output coil. By clicking that you get the output. So output address of the Siemens is Q0.0, the first output address. Enter. We got the input and output, and we have to download it. So I'm downloading it. So it is downloaded. So have to establish the connection between the CPU. So it is in the run mode. We have established the communication. So just here I can see the monitor mode on. So I'm in this is in the monitor mode. The pale green color shows the window is in the monitoring mode. So currently the controller is in the stop mode, which is displaying here. So I have to turn it on by taking the simulator window. This is my simulation window. Once again. Okay, this is my simulation window. I have to run my PLC from here. Okay, run, and it will refresh the input in a moment. Okay, this is in the run mode. It is blinking on a green color, and I can stop from here also and go to the run mode again. Okay, you can see the run symbol is blinking and it is stabilized. So you can see you can turn on the output from I0.0. This is the input block IB0.0. I can take the input and output block from here. Insert input variable, insert output variable. These are the inputs and outputs monitoring and enabling window. So I can enable the first input I0.0 from here on, and you can see the output is automatically present because the output is connected to the input directly. So I can turn it off and the output is gone. You can turn it on once again. This is the basic startup of the Siemens S7300. Thank you.